All right, so I got another project for the Accord. Last time you saw it, I had the stock wheels on it and no lip and no side skirts. So has a little bit of a new look, and I got the hood to work, by the way. I did bend it, ding it up a little bit, but I can fix that. But the project today is painting the lip and the grill the same color. I work at Advanced Auto Parts, and the location that I work at, we can mix automotive paint. And a cool thing that we can do is put 4 ounces of paint into these custom fill cans. It's legit automotive paint, so I think it should look pretty good. It's the exact same color as my wheels, just, you know, Acura gunmetal gray. I painted those wheels at tech school a couple months ago and finally was able to put tires on it. So yeah, hopefully the paint looks pretty good. I'll show you the primer and the clear coat that I got. I will have to trim the sides up a little bit, like right there, and there's like a little lip right there. It doesn't fit exactly flush. It is a cheap $40 eBay lip, so I'm gonna try to make it look good and get it to fit a little bit better. So on the paint side of things, this is what I'm going to be using. I got a flexible primer that's made for plastic with the adhesion promoter. If you didn't know, you do need adhesion promoter for plastics, which I'm kind of cheaping out. I'm hoping that this makes it to where the paint's a little bit more flexible. I was not trying to spend $50 to $100 on adhesion promoter on a lip that's going to get fucked up anyways. So primer, the paint, the base, we already talked about that. Then I got this clear coat. Apparently this is like the best clear coat that you can buy that's in a can. It was like $30. For reference, a duplicolor can, which is like half the amount, is shit, like $8, I think. This is a 2-stage thing, so if I were to spray it like right now out of the bottle, it would not be right. It has the activator hardener stuff down here, and you use the red cap to crack it. You mix it really, really good, and then it's just like a normal 2-stage or 2-part clear coat. So hopefully it all looks pretty good. I think it'll look pretty good. I used some touch-up paint on my wheels, and it looks perfectly fine. You can't tell, and then I got some wax and grease remover to make sure that the surface is clean, and some Scotch-Brite. I'm just gonna scuff it really, really good. So yeah, tomorrow. So I took the lip off the car. It did get kind of scraped up like underneath, but it's not that bad. I don't think it will really matter. It'll keep getting scraped up. So got the paint, gonna paint it out here. I don't have a special paint booth or anything like that, so we will try to make it look as good as possible. I'm gonna wipe it down with the wax and grease remover and get it ready to spray the primer on. Before we do anything, we gotta scuff it. Scuffing it will give it a new surface, and we'll get rid of all the gunk off of it. Then right after that, I'll clean it with wax and grease remover, then we can spray. All right, so I got most of it scuffed out. I left a little bit unscuffed so you can see the difference. Makes it like a nice matte finish. So I'll keep going, and then we'll clean it off. Now we're ready for primer. I got this cleaned and scuffed and everything. We're good to go. Then this stuff is specifically made for plastic. So you want to get, if you don't get adhesion promoter and a primer, then you want to get something that says flexible primer, because if not, it'll crack and not adhere to the plastic right. So we'll do probably just 2 coats. I'm going to do like a nice light dusty coat. Then the second coat I'm going to put on a little harder, or heavier, I guess. Got one pretty good, decent coat on. Got some tire striping. But next time I'm going to lay it on real nice and smooth. Of course, working outside, you're going to get bugs and shit. But like I've said before, splitters do get messed up, so keep going. I'm feeling pretty good about it. All right, we got 2 pretty decent coats on here. It's looking pretty good, looking nice and even and uniform. So we're gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes. It says let it flash for 30 minutes. So we'll do that. Then we'll scuff it again with the same Scotch-Brite. So I let it sit in the sun for a decent amount of time. It's completely dry to the touch. Remember, try not to touch it because the oil's on your skin, and I just worked on a car. Oil is a no-no. No oil on it. So I'm gonna scuff it. Then right before I put the paint on, I'll come back. All right, so I scuffed it down. You want to get all the like texture off. You want to get any bugs or hair or anything off. Should sand off. Got it nice and smooth. Also wiped it down one more time with wax and grease remover, so she's ready to paint. And that's what we're gonna do. Once again, it's just that custom fill stuff. I'm really excited to see how this comes out, so hopefully it comes out pretty good. So far, so good. Paint went on pretty nicely. It's not like an actual paint gun, but it does have a nice spray pattern, so I was able to get nice overlaps. Still a little bit wet, but it's looking good. See the metallic in there? I did run it a little bit. Kind of see it. You can't really see it on camera, but I did run it. But what can you do? Once it completely dries, I'm gonna give it a little scuff where it ran, just to kind of level it out a little bit. And then we go to clear coat. This clear coat I have not used. I still need to read the instructions. It's a 2-piece or 2-part or whatever. So see how she does. But first, gotta let that dry nice and good. So I didn't have to scuff it at all. It looks pretty good and uniform all the way through. All the runs kind of settled down. So gonna start the clear coat. Pretty nervous to use it, but I'm sure it's gonna look good. So I got clear coat on it. Looks pretty good. Only got a few nibs in there. As you can see, got it on there pretty wet. Still drying. Gonna wait till tomorrow to actually put it on the car, but looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Came out a lot better than I thought. Definitely gonna look good for a lip. Almost said splitter, but yeah, pretty happy with it. Yeah, so we'll throw it on tomorrow whenever it's completely dry. All right, and then final product. It actually did rain really hard last night, and it knocked some sand. I live in Florida, so it's super sandy here, onto the clear coat, and it kind of made a texture. Might be able to buff it out, but look how good that looks. Came out really good. You can see all the metallic. Looks just like my wheels. Wheels are kind of dirty. They have some brake dust on them, and it's making them look more brown. But yeah, the lip looks really good. I'm really excited about it. Actually just picked up a bunch of old rare Honda parts, so I'll go ahead and add this to the end of my video. Quick look, there's 2 things there. These are all factory options. One little hint there. There's another hint there. Some rare other stuff. So I'll make another video on that stuff. Like, I'll just tell you, like, that is a rare JDM piece. So I'm pretty excited on the stuff that I just picked up. So I'll make another video on that. But for now, the spoiler is done. Oh, excuse my hand. Spoiler is done. I'm really happy with it. And then keep on going. I got a lot of more stuff to do to this car, so it'll be fun.